What's up guys, welcome to Iron Wolf Medieval and Fantasy Craft. I'm Austin and today we're going to be working on a medieval banner. This banner is going to have two functions, so it can be attached to a pole like it is now, or easily detached so you can hang it up on the wall when you're not using it. So let's see how difficult this project is going to be, and let's get started. Okay, so the things you're going to need for this project are a pretty big wooden dowel, a wooden pole or large broomstick, some 550 cord, a drill with some drill bits, a permanent marker, a bracket that you bend to fit around the wooden dowel, some transfers for fabric, some small 1/2-inch screws, a small nut and bolt long enough to fit through the broomstick, some scissors, a tape measure, and the fabric for your banner. You're also going to need some chalk and a printer with Microsoft Publisher. Okay, so first what we did was take the metal bracket and place it on the broomstick like this, and then took our marker and marked where the holes are onto the broomstick. And so on the bottom hole we're going to drill about 1 inch into the broomstick. And then on the top hole, we are going to drill all the way through the broomstick, big enough for our bolts to fit through. So it looks like this. And now we're going to screw our bolt in from the back side all the way through, and it should be sticking out the other side. So it should look like this. And now we're going to take our small screw and put the bracket on and drill the small screw into the hole at the bottom. And we want that to be as tight as we can get it. So it should look like this. Now to mount the dowel, you just move the bracket over, put the dowel on, and snap it into the bolt, and then put the nut over the bolt. So it'll be snapped on like this. And that's how to easily attach and detach your banner from the pole. And this is what we have so far. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and draw the banner on our fabric. So you want to take the measurements that you want and be sure to do the shape that you want and just everything that you want to do drawing onto the fabric. So we actually started off by drawing a rectangle onto the fabric and then drawing this shape onto the fabric. Now the tabs that you see at the top are going to be wrapped around the wooden dowel when we sew it, and it's going to be sewn into place, so they're going to be like pockets for the wooden dowel, and that's what's going to hold the banner onto the dowel. Now if you don't want to sew anything, you don't have to, so you can always just hot glue it to the dowel. And now we are cutting out the banner shape, and we made this about 1 inch longer and 1 inch thicker than we wanted, because we are going to fold in the edges like we are now and sewing it into place. This just makes it so it doesn't have a bunch of frilly edges, and so it'll keep it nice and neat. So now we're moving on to the computer part of this. So open up Publisher and you want to make a new page size. So go to custom, and we want ours to be width 17 and length 22, and this is just double the size of standard paper. And then you want to go over and click create. And so it may look like just a regular sheet, but it is a larger sheet of paper once you print it. So we're going to take our image, in this case we're using our logo, and we're going to make it as big as we can on this sheet of paper, making sure that no edges go past the margins. So you can play around with it a little bit and just make it as large as you can, and make sure again that nothing goes out of the margins or it'll be cut off. So you're going to want to put your transfer sheets in the printer and make sure you follow the directions so you put them in the correct way, so you don't waste your transfer sheets because they are kind of expensive. So just double check when you put them in the printer to make sure that when it prints it's on the correct side. So now we're going to go ahead and print this, and I found that it's easier if you print this one tile at a time just to make sure you don't mess it up. So this is what it looks like after we printed it, and we're going to go ahead and cut out our logo shape. So this is what it looks like when we cut it out, and you're going to want to follow the instructions for your transfers to apply it to your banner, because your instructions may be different. I'm not going to go over that. So this is what it looks like after it's printed, cut out, and applied to the banner. And it's pretty much finished. This is what it looks like mounted on the wall. You're going to want to put the dowels through the pockets and then attach the 550 cord to the dowel and just put a nail in the wall and mount it like that. So that's how to make a medieval banner. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.